on my Funko Pop collection. Today, on this episode of my Funko Pop collection, I'm going to be talking about a few pops from one of my favorite TV shows ever. And I also want to do a rewatch of this TV show because I actually haven't watched it in quite a bit. And I used to watch it constantly, so it has to have been a couple of years since I've watched it. I mean, I've seen a couple episodes here and there, but I haven't watched the show straight through. And with streaming services, it's so much easier to like binge watch a show, even one of your favorites. You know, just have it playing in the background while you're doing other stuff. And anyway, so one of my favorite TV shows ever, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And here's one of, I'm getting a glare from the phone. Well, sorry. But anyway, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the New York Comic Con 2017 limited edition 2-pack with her and Faith, Buffy and Faith. Faith was one of my favorite characters on the show. Behind Willow, Faith was my girl. Even when she went evil, I loved Faith. I loved Faith so much. The first car I ever owned, 1997 black Nissan Altima, I named it Faith. And I had that car for many years. But anyway, they didn't come here to talk about my car. I came to talk about Pops. Buffy and Faith, 2-pack, New York Comic Con. Never opened it, never will. I actually need to get a protector because it's got a ding in the corner. I actually dropped it. Not just now or today, but yeah, I dropped it and it got a ding in the corner when I was moving them, so that kind of pissed me off. But Buffy and Faith, I mean, the dynamic between them was so cool. I mean, you had the good Slayer, bad Slayer, and then spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched the show, when Faith went on to Angel's show, because Angel, another vampire on the show, got his own spin-off, and then she went back to being a good guy. You know, I loved it. I was like, good, redemption, because listen, people do crazy stuff in the world. People have their I got another ding in the box. Didn't even notice that one down there. Anyway, people fall to the dark side, so to say, and you know, you can be redeemed. I mean, of course, she did kind of murder people, but everybody on every character on Buffy the Vampire Slayer has killed somebody or caused somebody to be killed because of their actions. So if you go by that, they all should be going to hell or whatever. But anyway, Buffy, Faith. There's the rest of the characters on the back. One of my favorite shows, but I don't have many of the pops. As you'll see, I got this 2-pack. I never got the original Buffy. I wasn't collecting when they came out. I never got the... I did have an Oz. I don't know what happened to him, but I know I had him. I know I bought him because I bought Oz when I bought Willow. And this is the original Willow from the first wave, which you can see on the back. And I bought Oz and Willow together. And I remember having Oz because his box was beat to death. And that was before I really, I'm going to say that a lot, before I really started collecting, as in the boxes had to be pristine, because even, I don't know if you can really see it, there was a dent or a ding or something. You can't catch it in the light, but the top of the box has like a dip in it. And I'm going to open Willow. I haven't opened these. And his box was kind of crushed on the top side, and I was like, I don't care. I just wanted the figures. Like I said, one of my favorite shows ever, so I definitely wanted it, and I never got it. Willow, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. Look at her. And I had a moment. I'm sorry. And Allison Hannigan, of course, she was like, I don't know, y'all say bae, right? That's what the kids say now. She was bae to me back then. If you don't know, I have a thing for the color red, and women with red hair, oh my god, that's just, red hair? Yeah. So, yeah, Allison Hannigan, my favorite character on the show is Willow. And I had Oz, I don't know where he is. As you can see, I got boxes over here. I'll be moving them soon. I'm getting a new shelf to put the rest of my pops on, but he's probably in one of those boxes. I had a bunch of my stuff in storage, so explain the boxes. A lot of people probably ask, why the hell's he got boxes back there? That's not a good setup, but yeah, another shelf is supposed to be going there, and then a lot of pops that are in some of these boxes. Not all of them. Some of them have pops. Some of them have, the ones on the bottom have comic books. I have a lot of comic books. other collectible action figures and some of the other ones up top. Like, let's see, can I reach it? Like, boom, Yoda. This came from Smuggler's Bounty Box. So yeah, I got stuff. But yeah, Oz is somewhere. I definitely wanted an Angel and a Spike. Spike was one of my favorite characters. I mean, he wasn't at first when I first started watching, but once they started his redemption arc, I was like, yo, Spike is just too cool. So I definitely liked him more than I liked Angel. Not at first though, but afterwards. Yeah, so there's Willow, and my two recent, well not recent, but the latest two that I got is Dark Willow and Faith, another Faith, because like I said, my two favorite characters from the show. When they did the 20th anniversary Pops that came out, I could have got Xander actually. He's I actually still see him in stores, and I always consider picking him up, but it's only worth like $5, and they're selling it in the store for I think it was on sale for like $8. Like, I'm not taking a loss on a Xander. I'm hoping one day I'll go to one of these pop meetups and trade to get a Xander for something that I have that I don't really want. So, I mean, if you think about it, it'll probably be the same thing, because I'm trading a pop I probably paid $10 for, and I'm gonna take the loss financially, value-wise. But yeah, I'd rather trade the pop to somebody who really wants it and get one that I want instead of buying it and then, you know. So anyway, it's Dark Willow in her with her veins, and I like how they got the jacket and everything. It's so cool. This was one of my favorite story arcs. I mean, I know it kind of came out of nowhere. Willow just went dark, and spoilers for anybody who didn't watch. I mean, the show's been out for years, but you still have to say spoilers because people go crazy. When her girlfriend, yes, I said girlfriend, Tara got inadvertently killed because, was it Jonathan? Wow, no, it wasn't Jonathan. Why can't I remember his name? Anyway, he went to kill Buffy, accidentally. He shot Buffy, but then accidentally shot Tara. So Tara died, Buffy survived, Willow went mad, crazy, and pretty much went from wanting revenge. Warren, that was his name, Warren. He went, she went from just wanting revenge on the person who killed her bae. You guys still say bae, right? Anyway, to want to destroy the world because she's felt all the suffering in the world and felt, to end all suffering, she had to end the world. That was a big leap for me, like, really. But at the end of the day, Xander saved everyone. The one without the powers, the guy who always gets in trouble and, always feels like everybody around him is so powerful and got skills, and he had nothing. And he saved the day. So I like that. It's like he's the heart of the show. And Faith with her crossbow. I love it. I love it. It's the first time I'm opening these, so I get a little excited. I've mentioned many times before I haven't opened most of my pop, so I love it. I love it. And she comes with a stand too. I'm gonna display these eventually, but I do want to get some of the others. I do want to get a Buffy. Not the 2-pack Buffy, because I'm not getting that one. I want to get the regular Buffy. I will eventually. I know I say that a lot with most of the pops when I say I want to get them, but I'll get it eventually. But yeah, so I love Buffy. I'm going to do a rewatch and review of the show, probably starting with the movie. I haven't seen the movie in forever, so I'll probably watch the movie, give my 2 cents and review, and then go into the TV show and then be putting them out. I can't say when, maybe on a weekly basis, maybe not. By the time this comes out to the time that first episode comes out, who knows? It could be days, weeks, years, if I do it at all. But yeah, my Funko Pop collection, got some Buffy Pops, one of my favorite shows ever, and I just wanted to show, listen, I like Pops. I'm not a mega collector like some guys, but listen, I love Pops, and my kids love Pops, so that's it. Like, share, subscribe, say what you want in the comments. You'll see me next time. Peace.